thought twice before attempting that pass.
Outside Paul. Outside Durant. For three, Booker. And that comes off the assist by Durant.
And Booker's shot is so pretty. Just one of those guys, when you watch him, you feel like every one of them's going in.
Conley goes in. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And stolen by Gobert. It's Edwards on the wing. Booker defending. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Man, such a heartbreak last year as the Phoenix Suns had the opportunity to return to the finals, and it just felt like they were destined to get back there. It was their most wins in the season in franchise history, and it just didn't play out that way.
Picked by Gobert. McDaniels passes to Conley. Sinks it from distance. Conley's got 5.
Well, Conley can be a volume scorer from the arc. The defense can't let him just have those opportunities.
The Suns' regular season dominance last year speaks to this team's strength.
Oh, yeah, they are so tight between the connection of the coaching staff and their point guard and CP3. These guys have talent. They've been through the ups and downs. They know what it takes to get to the top of the mountain. Make no mistake, this Phoenix team is playing to win it. Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Conley passes to Edwards. Down low, Towns. Count it, 1 for 1 to start the game.
I like seeing Towns be aggressive from deep. He knows his teammates want him to shoot from there.
Pass to Aiden. Back to Paul. Booker with it. Durant with a screen on Edwards. Booker can't get it to go.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
And Edwards slams it in.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Already a terrific career for Booker. 3-time All-Star, and then last year he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor.
No good on the free throw. And with Booker, it's not just the scoring. Grant, he does a little bit of everything.
Hey, B.A., I mean, you go back and look at last season. He had career highs in rebounds, steals, blocks. I mean, he's learned how to affect the game even when his shot isn't falling, which is rare.
The shot by Conley, no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Okogie. No luck on that one. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Towns down low. He's guarded by Paul. Gobert passes to McDaniels. Gobert inside. He's against Ayton. Right side McDaniels. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Despite the defensive presence, he challenges at the rim. Give him an A for effort.
Back to Okogie. Pass to Paul. And here's Durant. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Okogie. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
You know, if Ayton continues to play with that kind of effort, possession by possession, he's a real tough cover.
From deep, Conley. Durant pulls it in.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Paul passes to Durant. McDaniels against Booker. Pass to Ayton. Outside Paul. Launches it. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
And Ayton just up over the top at his size to throw that one down.
From deep, Conley. And Ayton pulls it down. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
13 foul.
7 seconds left in the first quarter here. For three, Durant. He's off on that one. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Timberwolves ahead, leading.
And please give a big round of applause for your son, youth team.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, let's quickly break down the game, what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
Well, you have to love their activity level at the defensive end, racking up those steals.
You know, they really made a lot of good quality reads down there. Took some chances, but feeling more calculated than risky.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Okogie in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
This is Gobert going to work. I mean, he knows the inside contact can't stop him.
Booker for 3, connects from downtown. Booker's got 7 points in the game.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Conley passes to Edwards. Back to Conley. 6 on the shot clock. To the right side. Here's Towns. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Here's Gobert. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. And it's Phoenix's ball. Right side, Paul. And Gobert with a block.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
Conley against Paul. Gobert passes to Conley. 6 to shoot. And Durant with the block. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Out of bounds, the Timberwolves will take it. And Kevin Durant post Achilles surgery. No apparent decline, Grant. Last season, the 3rd highest scoring average of his career.
I mean, incredible. Almost 30 points a game. Think about this. 2 of the 4 times he's led the league in scoring, he did it averaging less points per game. And his efficiency, good as ever.
Reed finds Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Now here's McDaniels. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Edwards, the pass to Reed. Pass to Towns from behind the arc, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Prince is checked in for Minnesota. Rivers comes in for Anthony Edwards. Here's Paul. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. For 3, Booker. On the wing, Durant. Second chance shot, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
And how about Durant inside? Because of that height, it's tough to deal with. Comfortable attacking from that spot.
And the move that really shook up the NBA world. I mean, Kevin Durant asking and receiving a trade out of Brooklyn. Now, with this team, he makes them a title favorite overnight. And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Outside for Booker. Ooh, it's stolen away. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Rivers. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Well, he does not lack for confidence, does Austin Rivers. He plays with a huge chip on his shoulder.
And Brent, you look at the Defensive Player of the Year award. Generally, the province of big men. Does that shortchange the great perimeter defenders?
I think so. I mean, we're seeing more and more with teams playing small, BA, the value of being switchable on the perimeter and taking on the best offensive player that tends to come from the wing position. that you got to put some more value in how wing defenders are out there and shutting down primary offensive players on the other team.
Baisley in the post. Anderson's there. Baisley misses. The Timberwolves have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. And they pick up 2. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
Well, Slow-Mo has some remarkable handles. A point forward that's got some nifty dribble moves.
Outside Warren. Outside Payne. And there's the drive.
The campaign has gotten this reputation, and it's well earned as a professional, just able to come in the game, ready when called upon. He's going to impact on both ends of the floor what's being done out there. And that effort level, that has kept him around.
1:05 left in the second period. Pass to Reed. Here's Noel. Back to Reed. 4 on the clock. On the wing, Noel. On the wing, Rivers. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. The Suns have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. And here's Payne. Outside Ross. Pass to Warren. And the bucket is good. Warren's got his first points of the game.
TJ Warren is a born scorer. That's his role, and he's aggressive with it.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Anderson. And finished off by Anderson.
With power. That's how you do it, big fella.
Outside Ross. Inside. Here's Biyombo. Kicks it out to Warren. It'll count. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Timberwolves ahead, leading by 4. All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter. If you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
There's virtually nothing you can do to stop him. I mean, you can't even contain him. He's been that great.
Yeah, I don't know if you have enough game plans to slow him down. How do you guard a guy that good?
On the court for the Timberwolves, Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. And here's Edwards outside. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Stolen by Conley. And the layup is good off the glass. Conley's got 7 points.
A cagey scorer on the inside. Conley has the smarts and he has the skill. And it didn't take long for Phoenix to match the offer sheet Ayton signed with the Indiana Pacers. Now, there was talk they might let Ayton walk after that fallout during their playoff exit. But Phoenix knew they needed to keep Ayton to remain a contender.
Edwards, the pass to Conley. Now Gobert. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And the stifle tower makes his presence felt on the offensive end. He's really developed an array of moves on the interior.
No good on the second free throw. And stolen by Edwards. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Towns. Soft touch off the glass. Towns has got his second basket.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Pass to Okogie. Back to Paul. Here's Okogie. Takes a three. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Outside Conley. Towns on a screen. This one for three. The shot by Conley. No good.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Jacks up a three. Gobert finds Conley. Oh, got a piece of it. To the paint. McDaniels with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Pass to Towns. From downtown. Another miss by Minnesota. Phoenix is gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. To the inside. Okogie on the wing. Ball against Conley. Here's Ayton. And again, it's the Suns missing. Minnesota in the lead. Outside Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Booker for three. And no good. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. We've got 1:23 left to play in the third quarter. Towns on a screen. Gobert up top. The three, Conley. They get it back. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Durant's shot is off.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Outside McDaniels. 46 seconds left to play in the third. Shot clock at 6. Here's Towns. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
And this is why Gobert shoots a high percentage, because he looks to finish with strength inside.
Paul passes to Ayton to halt the run. The kick out to Paul. Back to Ayton. Here's the break. Here's Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Out of bounds. It'll be Suns ball.
Part of passing the rock, it's calculating risk and reward. I don't think that was a great decision.
15 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Right side Payne. Now Biyombo. Outside Ross. It's good if it goes. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves going into the break up 12. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. More 2K. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got T.J. Warren. Terrence Ross is out there with Cameron Payne. Then there's Darius Baisley, and it's Biyombo in at the 5. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. And that's off the glass and in.
Good things come to those who hustle. He creates the second chance opportunity.
Up top, Anderson. Pass to Noel. Fires for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming. No way he's going to pass that shot up. He is way too far back and relaxed and getting out on it.
Anderson with it. Guarded now by Biyombo. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Pass to Noel. Back to Reed. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 9. Outside Warren. Stolen by Reed. And they're on the break. Tipped.
Given how long Bazley is, just not a good idea to get that ball anywhere near that length.
Payne, pass to Ross. Back to Payne. Let's go with a 3. Sinks the tray.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Basket counts.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Payne, pass to Ross. Back to Payne. Offline from the high post. The Timberwolves have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Pass to Moore. Here's Brent. Clock at 6. Now here's Reed. Warren with the rebound. Trying to make up ground here.
And with plenty of time left, you want to play with urgency, but not desperation.
And here's Payne. Warren up top. Biyombo inside. Reed defending. Stolen by Anderson. Pass to Reed.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Noel. He's covered by Warren.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Here's Bazley. Warren with the ball. Back to Bazley. Shot clock at 5. Fires the 3. Phoenix no good that time either. For Minnesota, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Pass to Anderson. And we've got 1:18 left in the fourth. Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Anderson has great vision as a point forward. Exceptional court awareness.
Ross passes to Payne. Here's Bazley. Anderson covers. Back to Payne. Outside Ross. Shot to end the cold streak. Reed with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Timberwolves.
They paid the price for sloppy ball control before, but tonight they kept it locked up tight.
Yeah, they did. And at the other end, they were very disruptive defensively.
And propelling them to a solid win, it was a night of big plays for Rudy Gobert.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays.
The 3 is up. Phoenix grabs the miss. Now here's Ross. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never...
I smack clowns with mad style.
Challenge ahead, hoping to come out of the gates strong. And it's the Suns to start out. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
Now here's Morant after the miss from Desmond Bane. Brooks with the bucket.
The ability to finish with either hand makes Brooks a dangerous scorer around the bucket.
Morant against Paul. On the wing, Booker. The pass to Durant. There's the triple. The Grizzlies pull it in. First quarter, just over a minute played. Morant gets to Adams. Morant drives in. No good there. The Suns go the other way with it. With the drive. And here's Booker from the arc. Second shot opportunity. And Durant lays it in.
You must box out Kevin Durant. When you don't, he gobbles up second chance opportunities.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, Kevin, Monty Williams gave me a few minutes to catch up. Defensively, he wants his guys to protect the rim and do everything they can to push the offense out to the perimeter. He told me if we can do that, I feel good about our chances. Now, guys, obviously that's a tall order, but he's trying to get his guys to get geeked for the challenge.
Thank you, David. Jackson with the screen. Bane with the bucket.
Impressive accuracy of Desmond Bane. He has put in the work to be a reliable three-point option.
Morant outside. And Morant throws it down.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Now here's Booker. Back to KD. And KD throws it down.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Here's Morant. And he goes big with the dunk right over DeAndre Ayton.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
On the wing, Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. Third all-time in career assists, second all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
Now here's Bane for the three. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Here's a Kobe. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
And Greg, what separates Paul from the other two guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. He's really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
Now here's Morant for three. And it's Paul with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. They trail by one. And KD, here we go.
Putting a little creativity into it. Durant usually making it look easy, but not here.
On the wing, Jackson. Back to Morant. Here's the drive, the dunk, and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Kevin Durant. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. That's good from Morant.
As young as Ja Morant is, I'm impressed. He came in ready to lead a team, and these guys, they follow him.
Now here's Paul. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Booker, no good.
Ooh, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
And Morant throws it down.
You gotta be faster than that to beat Ja Morant to the spot. He's too explosive.
Outside Jackson. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Aside from the rim runners in this league, most bigs are now asked to help stretch the floor.
Durant kicks to Booker. Fader on the way. Nailed from three-point land. Booker's got 5 points so far.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see
Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Grizzlies. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We've got more in store for you right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Grizzlies?
Tonight, early on, this team is saying, forget the analytics. Let's take mid-range shots. They can be easy points.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Adams in at the 5 down low.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
KD with it. Guarded now by Jackson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Dillon Brooks.
When Durant gets inside, 9 times out of 10, he's going to score or get fouled.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
Morant with a wide open look. Bangs home the trifecta. Morant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
With the ability to beat his defender in a number of ways, Morant is truly a dynamic scorer.
Durant way outside. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Jackson a screen on Paul. Bane against Paul. Bane, no good. And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Greg, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation.
You look at the current stars in the league, Steve, and team compositions, it seems like the big man is truly back. Is it because he can do more things than just play down low?
Definitely, Kevin. They can dominate with their size, with rebounding and manning the paint offensively and defensively. But then now you have guys that can get out, start the break, finish the break, and knock down threes.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Dillon Brooks. That'll be his second foul of the game. Memphis on defense. 6-point lead. Kicks it out to Booker. Suns moving the ball around, and that one's good. Ayton.
And padding that field goal percentage, just hard to stop Ayton when he gets the ball that deep.
It's Morant with the drive. Bane finds Brooks. It's Morant in the corner. And then Morant slams it in.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Stolen by Jackson. Brooks dishes to Morant. Pass to Bane. Five on the clock to the paint. Jackson passes to Bane. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Paul, 1 up, 1 down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
So crafty down low. Chris has every shot in the book.
Morant, that's for 2. It's Jackson atop the key. Brooks dishes to Jackson. Outside, Bain. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Here's a Kobe. Brooks covering. Outside Durant. Fires for three. It's hauled in by Adams. Memphis leading by 4. Brooks kicks to Bain. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Bain's got 5 points now this quarter.
Solid work inside from Desmond Bain. He doesn't lack confidence attacking down there.
Paul left side. Down low. Morant with the steal. Fast break Memphis. Poked away. Bain passes to Morant. The three. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Booker from the arc. He can't get that one. And it's Memphis the other way. Morant with it. Guarded now by Durant. Morant kicks to Adams. Outside for Jackson. On the wing, Bain. From past the arc. And stolen by Ayton. Pass to Durant. 4 seconds left. Misses the layup. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime.
23. The Grizzlies, 29.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
His activity level has made an impact, and he is fearless.
So with Durant sitting on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. They've got Terrence Ross. Also, Cameron Payne out there. Bismack Biyombo is out there with T.J. Warren. And it's Baisley into the 4 slot. Back to Warren. 6 on the shot clock. He gets that one.
TJ's a wing who doesn't just jack up threes. He likes to get physical on the inside as well.
Outside, Jones. Adams in the corner. Left side, Bain. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Jones, no one around him. Misses the 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And it's Warren with the jam.
Thrown down by T.J. Warren. Gets to the rim with ease.
Brooks with it. Now guarded by Payne. Jones kicks to Bain. Passes it to Brooks. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
A real solid all-around player. Brooks that time drawing the foul.
Clark, he's checked in for Memphis. And both free throws good for Brooks. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. And the wide open shot from Warren offline with his 3. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. It's Jones on the wing. No points in the game yet for him. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Ross finds Warren. And here's Payne. And there's the pass to Ross. It's stolen by Jones. And now Jones running the floor all by himself. And the shot is good. Jones has got the lead up to 8 now for Memphis.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Warren the pass to Baisley. Cross with a wide open look. Phoenix no good that time either. Memphis has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3.
This is why Bane's teammates look for him on the break, because he is relentless on his attack.
And part of the Grizzlies' breakout 21-22 campaign, the emergence of Jaren Jackson Jr.
Triple J, GA, missed most of the 2021 season with a knee injury he sustained in the bubble. When he was back at 100% for the Grizz, he provided serious rim protection, plus the ability to hit a three. Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Oh, that's offensive interference. And the Grizzlies leading by 10. Jones for 3. 1:51 left in the third. Outside for Jackson. Payne for 3. Here's Jones. Biyombo with the block. And they recover it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Now here's Payne, defended by Jones, and the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason, I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Kennard, he's checked in for Payne.
When he gets a good look at the basket, Ross has no problem drilling a three.
Pass to Kennard. Clark sets a screen for Kennard. Clark outside. 3 on the clock. Jones up top. It's over Payne. That one off the back iron and out.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Ross against Kennard. Kicks it out to Jones. The Grizzlies with another miss. Suns trail by 7. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Ross dishes to Warren. Pass to Payne. Drives to the hoop. And the layup's good off the glass.
Oh, heads-up play by Warren. Spotting a wide-open shooter and delivering a dime.
Pass to Kennard. And foul on the shot. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the official
Previous play is under review.
constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
The action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Grizzlies out in front. Up.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns.
And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. We're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot. Brooks finds Morant. The tray. Rebound by the Suns. Booker, right side. On the pass to Ayton. Here's Okogie. Back to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
Morant passes to Brooks. Morant drives in. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Memphis.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And you also have to applaud how they've been able to create turnovers and then convert those on the offensive end.
Bane kicks to Morant. Out to Brooks. Back to Morant. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Ayton.
I like when Ja forces the issue, especially in close where he's fearless.
Second free throw, no good.
You know he wanted to knock down all his shots at the line, but he still did enough to put them in front.
And Paul gets it to go in.
How about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Morant dishes to Jackson. It's Morant with the drive. And Morant throws it down.
The quickness of Ja Morant is what makes his drives deadly. Where did he go?
Durant for 3. Paul kicks to KD. Back to Paul. KD, a screen on Morant. From 17 feet out. That's good from Booker on the assist by Paul.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
Morant surveying the D. There's the 3. The offensive rebound. On the wing, Bane. Brooks against Booker. Adams. Some solid defense from Ayton. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Suns. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Pass to Okogie. Paul outside. And Ayton throws it down.
He is showing signs of maturity in these moments. It's clear that Ayton takes pride in coming through for his team.
And Morant throws it down.
Tremendous effort from Ja Morant, letting his team know they can rely on him.
Paul. Booker the pass to Durant. Back to Booker. Dishes to KD. And then Durant with the dunk.
That's what he does. Put the ball in KD's hands, and he'll deliver.
The 3 from Morant. And Jackson throws it down home.
The young fella, Jaren Jackson, has showed us the ability to step up and make big shots.
Here's Durant. Can't hit that one. Adams, some nice D. Memphis has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Morant. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. It's good. Morant's got 23 points.
Every team needs a closer in the clutch. Morant proving he's that guy.
For 3, Booker, it's money from deep.
Big time basket at a big time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Outside for Jackson. From outside the arc. The shot. No good. Now the Suns take it the other way. Here's Durant. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
I mean, no hesitation in the clutch. Scoring the ball is second nature to KD.
Now they're going for the jugular. A few more trips like that, and we might be able to see this one in the books.
Now, here's Morant for three. Morant with another miss. Morant with the steal for three. They get it back. Adams. It's in! What a beautiful shot to bring them to within three.
Big man plays by Steven Adams, using all of his height to dominate the offensive glass and end the play.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Ball left side. Booker with it. And so it's Phoenix who's straight by with the win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
I smack clowns with mad style.
or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purists.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Edwards. Pass to Towns. Now McDaniels. Towns, a screen on Brooks. McDaniels from long range. And it's Bane with the rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Left side, Morant. Six to shoot. And Gobert with a block.
Rudy Gobert, a consistent force on the defensive end, does a nice job sending that one back.
And we're about a minute into the first. Outside Conley. Lets the 3 fly. Grizzlies with the rebound. From deep, Morant. They get it back. Outside for Brooks. From outside the arc. And they get it back. Outside Morant. On the wing, Bane. The 3. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
We've watched Morant get so good at this. Instinctively spots the opening and feeds a really good shooter.
Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Well, you know the Timberwolves are a young squad, Doris. When will it be their time, you think?
I think, B.A., when you have a talent that is the anchor of your organization, which they have in Karl Anthony Towns, Cat is one of the most talented big men, most polished offensive players that we've seen in the NBA. Couple him with Anthony Edwards and Rudy Gobert, and I think you now have to start looking to be a consistent winner. I am anxious to see what this team does this year.
Now here's Gobert. Adams grabs the miss.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
Morant. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First team foul.
First one falls for him.
At the line for the Grizzlies, Ja Morant. At the line for 2.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Conley against Morant. The kick out to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Bane. Edwards for 3. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Edwards, such an explosive scorer. You don't want to concede that 3-point shot. Boy, that's going to make him feel good.
Brooks outside. On the wing, Bane. Guarded by Edwards. For 3. Bane, no good. The Timberwolves have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. It's Edwards with a drive. McDaniels from long range. The rebound by Jackson. Memphis has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Morant, the pass to Brooks. Offensive rebound. Outside Bane. Lets it go from deep. 5 to shoot. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Make no mistake, an intimidating 7-footer. Steven Adams gets the space he needs and finishes with ease.
Pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Woo! VA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Morant against Conley. Towns with a rebound. The Timberwolves have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Gobert with it. And Gobert with the stuff.
Wow, why lay it in? but you can send an emphatic message. Rudy Gobert on the dunk.
Edwards against Bain. Jackson the screen. Outside Morant. Back to Jackson. There's the three. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. From deep, Conley. Adams grabs the miss. Outside Bain. Jackson the screen. Bain, no good. And so the first quarter is in the books. Grizzlies out in front. They're up by 5.
Your Timberwolves defense team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Grizzlies.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
On the court for the Grizzlies, Bain and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the 1.
What we know about Anthony Edwards, he had a terrific campaign. But he got better in his second season, both as an individual and as a teammate, guys.
Pass to Bain. Brooks outside. Out to the right wing. Here's Morant. Up and over Conley. Oh, deflected. Towns against Jackson. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
Morant, the pass to Brooks. Back to Morant. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, what stood out the most in Edwards' second season, Doris, his commitment on the defensive end.
Exactly right, B.A., because he asked the coaching staff almost on a nightly basis to guard the opposition's best player. And though they didn't always give him that assignment, you have to admire his pursuit. This guy wants to become one of the top two-way players in the league.
Gobert passes to Towns. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
Well, we know this. Karl Anthony Towns was a go-to option from the very first moment he stepped in the lines of an NBA court. The versatility is so difficult to match up against. This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line. No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Outside McDaniels. Excellent D there from Morant. Memphis leading. Adams with a screen on Towns. Here's Morant, and he drives in.
The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Oh, stolen by Morant. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Pass to Adams. Stolen by Conley. Towns with the ball. Guarded by Morant. Conley against Bain. Now Edwards. To the middle. And now we've got an intentional foul. Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
It's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries. Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive, no question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay? Even on the years he's not winning Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert finds a way to finish in the top 3. This is one of the most consistent elite defenders in the game.
Endorsed with Gobert, it still feels like he doesn't get the credit he deserves.
And BA, at this point, I find that inexcusable. You just watch the game and understand the metrics to see the massive impact that Rudy Gobert has on winning. It is not only on the defensive end either.
Conley with the ball, guarded by Morant. Outside Edwards to the left wing. Towns passes to Gobert. Tipped. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Gobert's got 8.
Well, this is why Rudy Gobert has shot well over 60% for his career. If he's that close, he will put it in the basket.
And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Reed to screen on Morant. Noel drives in. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Noel's got his first 2 points.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Morant finds Bane. There's the triple. It's picked off. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Adams, shot's good.
Playing in a crowd is nothing unfamiliar to Steven Adams. In fact, I think he enjoys it.
Pass to Noel. Down low. Here's Reed. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Payne, the pass to Jackson. We've got 22 seconds left in the second quarter. Reed in the post. Pounded by Morant. A slam dunk by Reed.
When you watch Taurean Prince play, you know it's about team. This guy finds the open man and loves delivering it.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Here's Alexander Walker. And we're through the first half of play here. Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
The Grizzlies, 25.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
This whole first half looked like a highlight reel, rising up and just owning the rim.
Yeah, this guy, he plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. And that's the group from Chris Finch as we begin the second half.
The one thing that's defined Mike Conley's career in the NBA is his mastery and understanding of the point guard position. Don't sleep on his athleticism now either, though. Vertical at the combine was 40.5 inches. Folks, not a lot of people achieve that number.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Minnesota in the lead. Outside Conley. From the arc. And another 3 for Minnesota. And if you know about Conley's family, you know where he gets his athletic ability.
Well, we know Mike Sr. is a gold medalist in the triple jump. He's in the track and field Hall of Fame. No wonder Mike Jr. can jump out of the gym.
Jones, the pass to Brooks. Back to Jones. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. And so they foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Steven Adams checked in for Clark. Desmond Bane comes in for Kennard. And it's Morant in for Jones. Conley passes to Gobert. Towns with the ball. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And it's an 11-point Minnesota lead.
If Karl Anthony Towns carves space and is in the painted area, it's going to go in the basket. He's that good.
All by himself. The finish. And Towns slams it home.
How about the creativity and the athleticism? That's a rare combination for a guy his size. Go to work, Cat.
Back to Morant. Pass to Bane. Will it go? And they'll get another chance. Tries again. And it's Morant off the drive. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two.
Love the attacking mindset of Morant. Gets him to the line.
Shooting for Memphis, John Morant.
And Morant drops them both. Here's Alexander Walker. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Outside, Anderson. 4-3. And another three from Minnesota.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
There's Jackson with the three. Alexander Walker grabs the board. Minnesota has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Pass to Reed. On the wing, Noel. Up top, Reed. Adams covering. Here's Prince. Shot clock at 6. Off target from three-point range. The Grizzlies have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Now here's Morant. Not a lot of room. And it's slammed in by Adams.
So many NBA players will tell you Steven Adams is the strongest guy in the league, and he gets after it off the glass.
Over to the left wing. Here's Prince. Brooks defending. Anderson with a screen on Morant. Noel, no good.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Among the best passers in the league. Morant finds open teammates.
Noel drives in. Pass to Reed. Here's the three. The shot misses.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it. After just 1 year in college, Naz Reid declared for the 2019 NBA draft, where he was not selected, guys.
Adams a screen. The three from Bane. Can't get it to drop. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. They've led by as many as 14. Pass to Alexander Walker. Reed, a screen on Bane. Back to Noel. To the paint. Here's Prince. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Outside Morant. On the wing, Bane. Brooks finds Bane. Jackson, the screen. Outside Morant. Here he goes. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Out to the wing. Anderson for three. No luck on that one. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves, ending the quarter up 10. What has
Your Timberwolves defense team.
the fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And it's the Grizzlies with ball. It's a 10-point game on the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Morant and Bade in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Adams in at the 5. Stolen. Here's Prince. Pass to Reed. Inside. Here's Anderson. Here's Noel. 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Now here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Anderson. Here's Prince. Driving in. And the layup is good. And the Timberwolves lead by 10.
Boy, off the bounce, Taurean Prince can be so dynamic. The speed, the power, all of those things make it tough on the defense.
On the wing, Bane. Jackson, the pass to Morant. Back to Jackson. And here's Morant. Back to Jackson. Outside Bane. 6 on the shot clock. Going inside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Well, you got to give them credit for how aggressive they've been on defense, getting the opposition to cough it up and then making them pay on the other end.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. Edwards against Jackson. Here's Towns. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Well, there's a level of assertiveness and aggressiveness that Karl Anthony Towns is bringing to the game right now, sending a very distinct message to the defense. You better sharpen up.
And the first one at the line is good.
Shooting for Memphis, Ja Morant.
And so he hits both. Edwards with it. Pass to McDaniels. Three-pointer. And the three-pointer goes.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Morant, the pass to Adams. Jackson with it. Guarded by Edwards. Back to Adams. A good look from Bane. And it goes straight through with a swish. Bane's got 4 points this quarter. For Minnesota, they've gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Pass to Edwards.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Now here's Gobert. Back to Edwards. Clock at 6. From deep. And another 3 from Minnesota.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
Outside for Brooks. Here's Bane. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. And here's Edwards outside. And Morant clears the board.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Jackson outside. Back to Morant. Offensive board. Outside Bane. Takes the 3. That shot off.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Steven Adams. First personal foul. First team foul.
1:09 left to play in the fourth quarter. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Timberwolves.
Check out their assist numbers.
They didn't get stuck in isolation. They got the ball to the guys who had the best matchups.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Rudy Gobert.
Terrific initiative. Not content to let the game come to him, he went out and made it his own.
Here's Bane. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Third team foul.
He's off on the first.
Shooting for Memphis, Desmond Bane at the line.
And he sinks the second.
They can't really afford to leave points at the line right now. He would have loved to cash in on each of those free throws and trim the lead even more.
Towns a screen on Morant. Pass to Towns. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Adams. Gobert passes to Edwards. Towns for three. Oh, and Jackson with the block. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Bane. And the shot goes down.
Any possession that ends with him finishing at the rim is ideal.
No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
Outside Conley. So we see the Timberwolves get the win here. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were.
I smack clowns with mad style.
Some NBA action for you. Well, if you like free-flowing offenses that pile up the assist, Clark, you've come to the right place.
Tell you what, Kevin, both of these teams really emphasize player movement, ball movement, and getting everybody involved, touches and shots. It makes them very unpredictable and really keeps the defense off balance.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's a Kogi in at the small forward. Outside Conley. Towns sets the pick for Conley. From outside, off the mark. Durant kicks to Booker. Beyond the arc. Gobert pulls it in.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Edwards passes to Towns. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Well, I tell you what, so hard trying to corral Towns. He's got excellent strength, good feet, good hands, and he's got a will to score the ball that you've got to appreciate.
Hey, guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns is in?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table.
Booker against Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. Booker, no good.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Passes it to Gobert. Edwards dishes to Gobert. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Here's Paul outside for KD. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. KD's got his second basket of the game.
Durant's shot is in the air before the defense even tracks the pass. I mean, he's 2 steps ahead of him. And that, folks, is a combination of awareness and speed.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
Durant in the corner. Lets it go with the 3. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. KD's got 7 points in the game.
I think we're all aware of Durant's in the gym range as a shooter. I mean, seriously, I don't think there's a shot he can't make.
Conley kicks to Edwards. Out to the wing. Here's Gobert. Hangs. And that's 2 points on the layup.
And the bulk of Gobert's offense is going to come down low. Even if the D knows that, it can still be tough to stop. And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Clock at 6. And here's KD for 3. That one, no good. And Minnesota will come the other way. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, the athleticism of Edwards is something to behold. Love watching him sky up to throw it down.
In just 4 seasons, Phoenix Greg went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Conley finds McDaniel. Out to Conley. It's picked off. Pass to KD. Here's a Kogi. 1:03 left to play in the first quarter. And the basket is good.
Well, I like this from Okogie. I mean, still refining his perimeter game, so he makes his presence felt inside.
Back to Conley. Pass to Towns. Paul with the steal. And here we go. Paul heading to the hoop. Here's KD. And Booker kicks to KD. The pass to Okogie. Clock is at 3. Fade away. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert has got 4 rebounds in this game. Right wing, 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Hands it from downtown.
Towns doing a nice job with a smart play there, getting the ball to a ready shooter instead of trying to force it himself.
Paul passes to KD. Out left to the wing. Paul for 3. Launches a 3. And no good on the last second attempt this time. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Timberwolves lead by 3. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Minnesota.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
You also have to admire how they challenge the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the small forward position. Suns trail by 3. Paul kicks to Booker. Back to Paul. Outside for Durant. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks. Torian Prince, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Noel comes in for Michael Conley.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. Looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Here's Prince. Outside Edwards. 6 to shoot.
Check out Okogie's focus as a defender. Nothing distracting him from staying all over the ball.
Passes it to Durant. To the middle. Edwards against Booker. Over Edwards. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Prince, the pass to Towns. Outside Edwards. Back to Towns. From deep, Prince. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Suns leading by 3. Back to KD. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And here's Booker from the arc. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but you need just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Gobert with a screen on Paul. Towns against Paul. Outside Edwards. Can they get it? The shot from 20 feet away. Knocked away. Over to the left wing.
2 minutes remaining in the half.
Back to KD. Here's Booker driving in, and the dunk by Booker.
And once Booker has some momentum, get out of his way, throwing himself towards the rim off the drive.
You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive. But recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that.
Pass to Paul. Back to Durant. Pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball. And Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Edwards passes to Gobert. Kicks it out to Prince. Hits the three-point bomb. And for the Timberwolves, Clark getting the #1 pick in the 2020 draft certainly helped their turnaround.
Yeah, that's rocket fuel when you're trying to move up, and they got a good one, a special one in Anthony Edwards. That guy is going to help them take major strides forward. This is an organization clearly on the rise.
Paul with the ball. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Back to Ayton. Dishes it to Booker. Shoots from the corner, and it's good off the back rim and in. And the Suns lead by 4.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
The kick out to Towns. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Edwards. Here's Gobert. Back to Towns. Now the pass to Noel. Passes to Edwards. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
And a close game so far through the first. All right, Dave, thank you. And
17, the Suns, 21. And get ready for the Milwaukee.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
They've got Anderson. He's out there with Reed. McDaniels is out there with Prince. And it's Noel in at the point guard. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the two defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. You see those two boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the two defenders on the elbow. So that's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Ross passes to Baisley. Now, here's Warren. 5 to shoot. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves trail. Here's Noel. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Prince outside. Puts the move on. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
The Suns shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. And here's Payne. Here's the dish to Biyombo. He kicks it to Ross. They set the pick. Back to Biyombo. And the wide open shot from Warren. Another 3 for Phoenix.
When you look at guys who've improved as three-point shooters, Warren is way up on that list.
Now Anderson still looking for his first bucket in this one. Noel passes to Prince. To the wing on the left. Here's McDaniels. Doesn't get it to drop for him. The Suns go the other way with it. Last season, Clark, the Timberwolves snapped a 3-year playoff drought.
An important milestone for this squad, Kevin. I mean, it shows they're ready to compete in the postseason. That's huge and speaks to just how far this team has come.
Reed. It's Biyombo with the rebound.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Back to Ross. Warren on the wing. Guarded by Prince. Payne kicks to Warren. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Ross. The rebound by Prince. Timberwolves trail by 7. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Anderson finds Reed. Kicks it out to Prince. Warren against Anderson. Here's Prince. And that one is stuffed right through.
Prince can really elevate now. He plays much bigger than 6'7", and we just saw an example of that there.
Payne dishes to Biyombo. Pass to Ross. There's the pick. Pass to Payne. Lays it up off the glass.
Ross has earned his reputation as a team-first guy. Excellent at distributing the ball.
Anderson outside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Minnesota shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Minnesota making some changes. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Edwards comes in for Taurean Prince. And Mike Conley subbed in for Noel. Here's Baisley. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Now, here's McDaniels. Anderson outside. Out to Edwards. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back. And when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
And Edwards drops them both. 29 seconds left in the third quarter. Now here's Payne, covered by Conley. Payne passes to Baisley. Edwards against Ross. Kicks to Warren. Mike Conley with the rebound. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Suns lead by 5. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 3 slot. He can't get it to go.
When you do moves like that and you miss, you know you're going to hear it from your coaches and your teammates.
Edwards kicks to Gobert. And here's Conley outside. Kept alive, Minnesota. Gobert double teamed, and we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Jump ball. Towns against Ayton. Shot clock at 5. There's the pass to McDaniels. It's up a 3. Here's Gobert. Out to Edwards. Back to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Passes it to Durant. Back to Ball. Outside, KD. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. And again, it's the Suns missing. Timberwolves trail by 3. McDaniels dishes to Gobert. Right side Towns. Back to Gobert. He kicks to McDaniels. He dishes it to Towns. Ball's not loose. Outside Conley to tie it up. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Booker the pass to Okogie. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Back to KD. He can't get that one to fall. Gobert with the defensive effort. Conley feeling it out. Back to Towns. Inside. Conley dishes to Gobert. Can't cash in from close range. Phoenix leading by 3. Booker finds Durant. Kicks it out to Booker. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Pass first mindset of Paul. When you leave somebody open on his squad, he's going to make you pay for it.
Right side, Conley. Now here's McDaniels. Defended by Booker. Outside, Towns. McDaniels passes to Towns. Count that bucket.
Man, how about the cool, calm collectedness of Towns. Helps him come through when the game gets snug.
Durant kicks to Paul. KD sets the pick for Paul. Durant attacking. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert. Conley dishes to Towns. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And it's off from three-point range. Booker the pass to Paul. Here's Okogie. Good work defensively by Conley. Timberwolves trail by 4. Outside Edwards. An easy 2 points on the layup.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
And Booker kicks to KD. Ball against Conley. Paul dishes to Ayton. Durant the pass to Ayton. And that one goes out of bounds. Pass touched by Ayton. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Money!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
KD is screen on Conley. Here's Booker.
And in that situation, everybody knows the ball's going to be in Booker's hands, and he comes up big.
Edwards kicks to Gobert. Back to Conley. Out of bounds. It will go to the Suns. 9 seconds left in the fourth. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For
I smack clowns with mad style.
NBA2K Sports. And tonight, and looking at both of these teams, Richard, both great passing squads, two of the better assist teams in the NBA.
This is how basketball was intended to be played. A team offense, making the extra pass, moving the ball. This is the type of basketball that basketball people love to watch.
Well, it's a beautiful brand of ball, for sure. Just a joy to watch. So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Okogie in at the 3. Durant, pass to Ayton. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Give some love to KD there, making the unselfish play.
Right side, Moran. Kicks it out to Jackson. Brooks, the pass to Moran. He takes it in. Oh, there's Moran with the slam.
When Morant drives, he is just so difficult to stop. His agility, that's what makes beating the D look so easy. When it comes to the Grizzlies, a lot of this season is about erasing the memory of their playoff loss last year. It was a disappointing end to their season.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
From deep, Morant gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Oh, Morant sinks the answer with authority. He's feeling the competitive fire after that last trade.
Outside Durant, beyond the arc. Another 3 for Phoenix. But with Memphis's 2021-2022 season, it still has to be considered a success, right?
Yeah, I think it was a successful season, but as a whole, this young team, they won their division, but the hopes were so much higher going into the postseason than just the second round.
Pass to Booker. The 3 knocks it down from distance.
What focus from Booker. He was dead set on hitting that three-point answer.
Here's Morant. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Kevin Durant.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Phoenix.
Every night, John Morant has a hard job to do. He draws the opponent's toughest defender in each game they play. That's how talented of a scorer he is.
Paul against Morant. To the paint. Here's Ayton. That's good. And so Durant with the assist.
Yeah, this is where Ayton's comfortable operating, using his height and array of inside moves to his advantage.
Brooks finds Bain. Jackson with a screen on Paul. And stolen by Paul. Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Morant. No good there. Ayton with the defensive effort. Well, you talk about the D Morant has to face, yet he finds a way to get the best of most of those matchups, Richard.
He's got a very advanced offensive skill set. He can score off the bounce. He can spot up. Depending on who's guarding him, John can adapt and find any weakness.
Excellent timing by Ayton on the alley-oop pass. He's perfectly positioned to throw it down.
Outside Morant. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. Okogie into the lane. It's Booker on the wing, guarded by Bain. Booker, the pass to Durant. Okogie on the wing. Drives to the hoop. And Durant slams it home.
A creative move by Durant. That's a big flex on the defense.
Durant with it, now guarded by Ayton. Ooh, Durant with a steal. Booker, the pass to Paul. Out left to the wing. Here's Okogie. Brooks defending. Paul's got space. Another one falls for Phoenix.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this. And when we talk about the importance of versatility, he's really got it all on the offensive end.
To to the wing on the left. Outside Paul. Pass to Aiden. Puts it up from 15. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 3 assists in the game.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. They swipe it. And out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. Seven seconds left to play in the first quarter. Morant, no good. Stolen by Bane. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Suns. He had solid production this quarter.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance team.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the small forward position. A nice shot by Booker.
Booker with one of the most effortless strokes you'll ever see.
Memphis has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far.
What you have to admire about Devin Booker is how much he scores the rock, as well as all the different ways he's able to finish.
Pass to Ayton. Back to Booker. Fades back. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Shoots the lights out. Booker has limitless range.
And Booker is a guy you can lean on to help shoulder the offensive load, Richard.
Yeah, he's comfortable taking a lot of shots for his team. He's a volume shooter for a reason, because he understands how to score at an efficient clip, too.
Paul passes to Ayton. Here's Okogie. For 3, Booker. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
He has no deficiencies. He has no flaws in his offensive game. Booker, he's capable of dropping 30 on any given night against any given player.
Outside Bane. 3-pointer. The Suns clear it. Outside Durant. The 3 from Ayton. That shot is off. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Morant drawing the double team. Pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Puts it up. Kevin Durant with a rebound. Durant's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Ayton. Takes it inside. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Watch out. DeAndre Ayton coming through.
With the step back. Here's Bane. Now here's Brooks. Bane finds Brooks. Left side Morant. Oh, Durant with a steal. And the Suns pushing it up now. Paul with it. Guarded by Morant. Here's Durant. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Durant's got 10.
And sometimes you just assume ahead of time Durant's mid-range J is going in. Downright weak.
You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, BA, when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. And you think about it, through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala and Golden State, it really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships.
Bane against Paul. Back to Morant. The 3-ball. And Chris Paul clears it away.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
And stolen by Morant. Pass to Bane. Morant with it. A minute and a half left to play in the first half. Down low. Oh, Durant with a steal. And now the Suns fast break. Booker for 3. Brooks with the rebound. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And it's Morant off the drive. Memphis the rebound. Adams with a screen on Paul. From deep, Bane. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. And here are the Suns. They're on a 14-4 run. For three, Booker. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Morant. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
So good at staying in attack mode. When Morant is going at defenses, he forces them to foul him. What a job Monty Williams has done in his time with the Phoenix Suns. Hats off to the talent that he's been able to bring in and develop. And that's the way he's created a winning culture.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Morant, the pass to Bane. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a 3 of his own, but you gotta play smarter. Play your game, not theirs. And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you gotta know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
The offensive rebound. Pass to Aiden. Now Paul.
Get there, get there.
Booker fires from way outside. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And
the Grizzlies, 21. The Suns, 43.
with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. And then Morant with the dunk.
He's got an elite combination of speed and athleticism. Morant, he is special when he gets out on the break, though.
There's a screen by Biyombo. Ross passes to Warren. Here's Baisley. Second shot opportunity. And the layup is up and in.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character. A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
And the Grizzlies shooting at a decent clip, 45% for the game. From the top of the key, and too long on the shot.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, the defender really went after him.
No good on that one. One thing you notice about these Suns, RJ, many of them are considered strong two-way talents.
And that is such a list for your team. Having guys that can get it done on both sides of the floor instead of trying to balance a lineup of just pure specialists.
And here's Morant outside. He can't get that one to fall. The Suns go the other way with it. 22 was their biggest lead. Warren, the pass to Payne. And a miss there on the triple. The Grizzlies have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. From deep, Morant hits the three-pointer. Morant's got 28 points for the game.
As Ja gets more consistent from range, he becomes that much more dynamic. And that, let me just tell you, that's going to be bad news for the rest of this league.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, with the yearly roster moves, it might be hard for the casual fan to keep track. But Commissioner Silver said it's a necessary side effect. He said, quote, "We tried to tie performance to pay in a closer way, and I think that's what you see with shorter contracts." Brian, more player movement has been the result.
Yeah, good point, Allie. Thanks. Outside Morant, puts up a three. And again, it's Memphis with a three.
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
And rejected. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brooks. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Kennard comes in for Desmond Bane. And it's Jones in for Morant. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Ross with it, and Kennard picks him up defensively. Memphis has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Timeout call, Memphis. Ja Morant, he's checked in for Jones.
All right, everyone. That was your Grizzlies versus U.K. Let me hear you once again.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Morant finds Adams. Morant with it. Biyombo's there. And it's Morant missing.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Pass to Ross. Back to Biyombo. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. It's 2-on-1. Morant, he's open. Fires the three, hits the trifecta. Morant's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Things are firing on all cylinders for them right now. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Brooks against Warren. Pass to Biyombo. Adams grabs the miss.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough.
Oh, yes! Whoa. Throw it down! Oh!
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Picked up by Bazley. Back to Ross. Picked up by Bazley. 6 to shoot. Launches a three. And the Suns miss again. And here are the Grizzlies. They're on an 18-4 run. Rebounded by Payne.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, you better finish it.
Ross against Morant. Ross passes to Warren. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And that's not going to stop Warren. Either foul him harder or avoid fouling him at all.
And the Suns will go for a different look here. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Biyombo. Kevin Durant comes in for Bazley. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Ross. And it's Chris Paul in for Payne. It's tipped. Phoenix has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
Honestly, if you're defense, you should be ashamed not coming up with a steal on that pass.
Okogie's checked in for Warren. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Booker. Fires from deep. He drops it from range. Booker's got 24 points.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
To the left side wing. From deep, Morant. Doesn't go for him. He got it off in time. No good. And so it's Phoenix. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Payne, he's checked in for Memphis. Morant comes in for Jones. On the court for the Suns, getting the fourth quarter going. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Josh Okogie. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. Here's Morant. There's the drive. That one falls.
A great score. Morant showing his poise on that shot.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Phoenix. Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
Jackson with a screen on Paul. On the wing, Bane. He's guarded by Paul. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Bane finds Jackson. Here's Morant. Okogie pulls down the board. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Memphis has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Morant, the pass to Jackson. And the foul on Chris Paul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Jackson, the screen. The three from Bane.
Paul's a pesky defender, no doubt about it.
And again, Memphis no good. Durant, the pass to Ayton. The kick to Durant. The three is up. And his fifth basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Back to Morant. Pass to Adams. Jackson on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. From deep, Morant. Not going to go that time. And Phoenix the other way now. 22 was their biggest lead. Lets it fly. Booker can't get it to go.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Ball against Bane to the inside. Here's Jackson. Here's Morant. The wide open shot is on the money. Morant's got 41.
What a confident shot by Morant. Gets the hot pass and puts it right up.
Outside Paul. Three-pointer. Suns keep it alive. For 3, Durant. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
The 3 from Bane. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 5 rebounds in the game. To the middle. Stolen by Bane.
Come to me.
Left side, Morant. Pass to Bane.
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the game. Wide open look. And he drops that one in. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter. It's Booker on the wing. Shoots a fadeaway. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Booker's got 27 points.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Here's a 3 from Paul. From the wing. Ja Morant grabs the miss. Memphis has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Suns.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Kevin Durant.
And what effort he had on the boards, displaying some great fight, willing to battle down low.
From deep, Bane buries it from 3.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
It's a shame, really. If they had been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
Outside Booker. From outside the arc. And the Suns get another 3.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
And here's Morant outside. Phoenix grabs the miss. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Paul passes to Booker. The three. Pass to Okogie. Now Durant. Defended by Jackson. Durant with the bucket.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Here's Morant. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that
I smack clowns with mad style.
are just packed with exciting young players, but they're both these teams still refining their squads.
Kevin, these could be the teams of tomorrow. They just need some more polish and experience, and that's something you can only get with hard work and time.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the 1. Morant, that's for 2. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
And finished off by Edwards.
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Morant with it, now defended by Gobert. Brooks dishes to Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Right side, Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
Gobert against Morant. Outside, Bain fires the 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. And so just over a minute and a half played. Conley surveying the D. Gobert with a screen on Morant. Conley gets the bucket.
Mike Conley makes just enough of these to keep the defense honest.
A 3 from Morant. And the Grizzlies get it back. Bain kicks to Morant. Jackson passes to Morant. Shot clock at 6. Second chance shot. The shot, no good. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. And the points coming for them now, Greg and Bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
Conley's shot is off. Memphis is gone 0-2 from deep here.
And something that gets overlooked is how good of a passer Steven Adams is.
You're totally right, GA. He's gotten much better with his vision. Knows how to find cutters and open guys out of the high post. Plus, he's skilled at throwing those full-court touchdown passes. Mike Conley has really improved his jump shot. He is shooting it with a lot of confidence now.
Morant kicks to Bain. Out to Brooks. Can they get it? Hits it from three-point range.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
When he's feeling good, he can help you stretch the defense a lot.
Edwards passes to Conley. It's stolen by Adams. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. To the inside. Bain kicks to Jackson. Now here's Morant for 3. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
Towns with the steal. Pass to Gobert. Outside, Towns. Screen by McDaniels. Towns, the pass to McDaniels. Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Flying high, Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
Morant with it, now defended by Gobert. Adams trying to free himself up. They get the rebound. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Salvage the possession. He's a terrific offensive rebounder.
Pass to McDaniels. Outside Conley. The pass to Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. And Edwards with the stuff.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Morant Morant passes to Adams, and another turnover here by Memphis.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
Some changes for Minnesota. Noel comes in for Edwards, and Jordan McLaughlin subbed in for Mike Conley. Here's McLaughlin, guarded by Morant, and McLaughlin gets it to go.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Bane looking around, down low, and the dunk by Jackson.
He's a smooth athlete. Even on a straight dunk, you can see Jaren's ease of movement in the air.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Right out of the gates, they've been in attack mode. And I think that's by design because it has been relentless.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. We've got Naz Reid. Kyle Anderson is out there with McDaniels. And it's McLaughlin in at the one spot. McLaughlin, the pass to Anderson. Here's Noel. Anderson, a screen on Bane. And Adams sends it back.
You see the effort defensively. Adams doing a great job of closing the space.
And a wide open look for Bane. And Adams kicks to Bane. Morant outside. Goes back up. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Out to the right wing. Here's McLaughlin. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
And Morant throws it down.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Reid with the block. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. And Minnesota has possession. Kicks to McDaniels. Into the lane. And finished off by McDaniels.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Back to Jackson. In the corner, it's Bane. Lets it go from deep. Not his night so far. That's miss number 5 with no makes. Timberwolves leading by 4. Out to the right wing. Reid kicks to Anderson. And he drops it in from the low post. And the Timberwolves lead by 6. We know you need talent to win, Steve, so how critical is basketball IQ to winning at the highest level? How important is it in that equation?
Kevin, it's everything. A playoff series can turn on a single play. And the guys, you can tell the difference who has a high basketball IQ and an average IQ. It does make a difference.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Got a piece of it. Pass to Jackson to the left side wing. Back to Morant. And he drives in. Then Morant throws it down.
Now you see him, now you don't. There's only a few players that are faster with the ball than John Morant.
Passes it to Noel. The 3. Pass to Anderson. And finished off by Anderson.
Getting himself to the rim, Anderson continually finds ways to impact the game.
The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it. after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And Kevin, you can tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
Now here's Morant. D right on him. Here's Bane. Plenty of space. They get it again. And Jordan McLaughlin picks up the foul here. That's his first foul. And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota.
Substitution on the court.
46 seconds left in the second quarter. Jackson passes to Adams. Brooks outside. Clock at 6. Morant against Towns. Payne for 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in this game. Conley the pass to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
And that's just too easy for Towns. You allow him to get that deep in the paint, and he's going to punish you.
Now the pass to Adams. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Stolen by Brooks. And some good action through the first 2 quarters. And thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't forget.
21. The Timberwolves. 26.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Jones in at the point. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Prince wide open. And the 3 off target. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Grizzlies. Trailing by 5. Pass to Brooks. Back to Jones. Adams right side. It's stolen by Gobert. And here we go. Towns heading to the hoop. And Towns throws it down.
Love the decision by Gobert. Finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Morant's checked in. The Grizzlies shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Buries it from 3-point range.
With the ability to beat his defender in a number of ways, Morant is truly a dynamic scorer.
Conley gets the bucket. Conley's got 8.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket. And for years, Mike Conley had an interesting title. The best player to never make an all-star game. Well, that changed in 2021 when Conley was named an all-star.
Passes it to Gobert. Back to Conley. Gobert with a screen for Conley. Gobert down low. Adams on him. Somehow misses the one-handed flush. Morant kicks to Bane. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Morant. Top of the key. Morant with another miss. For Mike Conley, year 13 was lucky for him, going to that first All-Star game.
And that was the longest wait ever to become an all-star. Conley, 33 at the time of that first selection, just shows you the work ethic of Mike, always trying to improve.
Timberwolves leading by 6. Edwards dishes to Conley. He kicks it to Prince. Pass to Gobert. Lets the 3 fly, and they get it back. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Gobert's got the lead up to 8 now for the Timberwolves. Morant scanning the floor. On the wing, Brooks. Memphis moving it around. Fouled in the act of shooting. That's the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And the muscle from Adams there, able to take the hit and still finish off the shot.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Edwards, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Edwards got 10 points.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
Back to Morant. He takes it in, and that one drops for him. Morant's got 5 points now this quarter.
He is a scoring machine right now, but he needs more support from his teammates if they want to win this one.
Edwards finds Conley. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Morant right side. Outside Jackson. The pass to Adams. Edwards against Bain. Shoots the 3. It's stolen by Gobert. Towns against Jackson. And the rejection by Jackson. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Brooks, the pass to Morant. Back to Brooks. In the corner, it's Bain. Launches it. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Outside Conley. And there's the drive. And the layup is good. 11 points in the game.
What about the handles of Mike Conley just straight up toying with the D?
Got it up. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us on the court. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted
the previous play is under
a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
To make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break, and he was emphatic. He said, we are not going to win this game playing this way, fellas. You've got to step it up. You've got to get aggressive, and you've got to battle to get back in this thing. See if that pep talk got him going, guys.
Thanks, David. Prince outside. Pass to Reed. 6 to shoot. Back to Prince. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And the call on the shot and sends him to the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Minnesota?
Something I've noticed is how aggressive they've been on driving the basketball. Time and time again, they've turned cracks in the defense into points.
And one other thing, I love how comfortable they are looking to operate from mid-range. There's no qualms about taking those wide-open jumpers.
Morant dishes to Adams. Payne for 3. And Kyle Anderson gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Payne. From the arc. Reed with the rebound.
Trying to shoot himself out of his slump, and it's not going well.
Edwards inside, guarded by Payne. Here's Noel, and he banks in the layup. Noel's got the lead up to 14 now for the Timberwolves. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Payne with the bucket.
I love the physicality behind Payne's drive, letting the defense know he isn't changing course.
Anderson a screen on Morant. Reed kicks to Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness in it.
Back to Payne. This one for 3. No good. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Reed the pass to Prince. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
The strength of Prince. We talk about it. Powers through contact, finishes. That's a big-time play.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Morant with it. Adams sets the pick for Morant. Pass to Adams. Outside, Payne. No good on the triple. Now the Timberwolves with it. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Edwards finds Reed. Kicks it out to Prince. Driving to the basket. Takes it off the glass. Prince has got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
And they double up Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Bread and butter play. Morant and screen and roll. He'll typically make you pay.
Here's Noel. Guarded by Morant. Good. That one on target from Noel.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Minnesota.
And it may be a comfortable win for him, but, you know, they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And, you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Rudy Gobert.
He played with a lot of fire, a lot of heart, especially on the glass. He's one of those guys who acts like every rebound is his, and many of them were tonight.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Back to Bain. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Doesn't go that time. Prince with the defensive effort. Three-pointer. Noel, no good. Memphis with the ball. And they double up Morant. On the wing, Brooks. And Memphis turns it over again.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on a 16-4 run right now. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Reed kicks to Edwards. From downtown, Grizzlies with the rebound. Now Bain. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate.
I smack clowns with mad style.